Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of VIGIL, The Longest Night, 100% walkthrough. So before we proceed, let's go to skills, go to axes, let's learn Woman of Steel, so your charge attack cannot be interrupted. Your next charge attack returns damage taken from enemies during their previous charge attack. Now go over to General tab and let's learn increases stamina recovery rate. So our stamina recovery rate is now increased by 20%, and let's confirm. Okay, here we go. We're heading to the Outskirts of Maye now, which is just right out here. We're gonna talk to the first NPC we encounter. You can also use the Iron Halberd if you want. Take a look at that from when we got it last episode. But here's the first NPC here, Shabbir. A thief! Her! It's a girl! She followed the professor and I followed her. Why was she following him? She, her, she, him, my head hurts. I need my sacred wood medicine. Young lady, could you please get my medicine for me? So notes updated. Let's go to notes. We have Glorious Guard Durin. I received a gift from Durin, returned. Okay. So Miscellaneous, Addict. A drug addict mentioned seeing a woman following the professor, but he will only tell me more if I give him his sacred wood medicine. I should ask the captain about this. Okay, so let's go to Church Plaza. And let's go all the way down. We're gonna get a bell here, which is also another part of our notes. So talk to her. There are 6 essential items required for the ceremony, though most of them can be reused each year. The ceremonial bells can only be used once, so the church has a supply of them. Do you need a ceremonial bell? Here, please take one. There. Go to notes, Sister Daisy, and you'll see that that's checkmarked now. We still have 3 more to do. Go up here, you can read the note up here on the door, which tells you there's a worship proceeding right now inside that little church. This is a graveyard or a cemetery we'll go to in just a second. Let's talk to this guy. Strange noises in the graveyard. Stein is worried. Okay. Before we go in the graveyard, let's go to the empty library. We can investigate this burn diary page. The residents of the town don't look kindly upon the library, and the local church has evolved into a private organization. I have received instructions to return to the capital, though I must deal with all these documents first. Let's collect the treasure chest for a Jade Ring. Go to equipment rings, and let's put this on. It's going to increase our money drop by plus 50%. And okay, so let's go up here. Let's investigate these books. Epic of Coland. The mother of Coland sowed the seed of light and brought forth the love of the dazzling goddess far away in the holy lands when the ritual bell rings. Coland will once again ascend to the sky. Going further to investigate Battle of Diqbushire Prologue. Mentioning Cilia is forbidden in Diqbushire. After a civil war lasting centuries, Cilia, the wealthiest country on the continent of Coland, declared its independence. Since then, the mistress ceased giving her blessing to the country and caused its decline to begin. Another investigation, Battle of Diqbushire finale. Celia's prince and the daughter of Coland's mistress gave birth to the people and began New Coland. Although the Battle of Diqbushire destroyed half of the continent's civilization, a new age finally began. Another investigate here, the Gilded Bleeding Wood. There are many stories about the liquid full moon. After the Battle of Diqbushire, the mad mistress combined with the holy wood. The sadness poured from her eyes and reddened the sun, thus creating the first sunset. When the daughter she raised for 450 years left her for love, the mistress started a war and took her daughter's life with her own hands. Finally, thought this guy here for a sec. You are. Have you forgotten me? I used to bring books for you and your sister. You always loved scary stories and mysteries, and Daisy couldn't get enough of fairy tales. Do you remember the stories of the ancient seal? Such a beautiful line. The giant wood kissed by the sunshine. It's a beautiful image from before the long night. I'm sorry. I've been gone for a very long time. Never mind. Your presence won't interrupt my reading. It's so peaceful and quiet here, wouldn't you agree? But Bruna isn't a fan of reading. What do you mean? The captain tasked you with helping to find Bruna, correct? And yet you went somewhere Bruna would never set foot. To truly know someone, you need to know what they read. Reading is the blending of word and soul. It reveals much. I don't follow your meaning. Regardless, it's simply the rambling thoughts of an old man. I truly hope you can find what you're really looking for. If we talk to him one more time, he says, let's chat another time. For now, please allow me to finish my book in peace. If we leave and come back, he will be gone. Let's go this way and investigate this. The Advent Prophecy Legend. If we can get assistance from the great deity, the darkness can be eliminated. The sacred legacy hides within the sacred wood, waiting. When the bones and blood are resonated, the sacred wood will heave and the great deity will arise, bathed in light. This will get you 2 mysterious manuscripts. If you go to your inventory and you'll see mysterious manuscripts here, you'll see 2 of them. This manuscript is written in an incomprehensible language. As you uncover knowledge about the world, the manuscript expands. The longer the manuscript, the higher your arcane stat. So the more of these we collect, the higher our arcane stat will become stronger. Also in inventory, press L1 and we can sort everything automatically. Now let's leave. And let's head to that cemetery that we avoided. Down to the left here, you'll find a owl statue where we can save our game. For now, we'll just do an autosave though. Okay, so up here, we can't go up here because you need double jump. Further down, we'll see an old guy here. Be careful of this guy, because he explodes when he dies. There, he's gonna explode and he's dead. He drops the blood shovel or whatever it's called, so we'll farm that in just a second. Watch for that thing too, it hurts you when it dies. And let's grab this ordinary ring. So let's put that on. Now let's farm that shovel because we need it. I think we need it for all weapons. Achievement. Come on, give me that weapon drop. Oh shit, there we go. This guy. They're pretty good at dodging. As you can see though, they stun pretty easy. He dropped an item. This is Bloody Iron Nail, 4 of them. So this is an iron nail with an unknown being's blood on it. It can be sold to merchants. Okay, he dropped the item here. This is Bloodstained Shovel. Let's kill this thing here while it's here. Alright, kill him really quick. They stun really easy with this powerful weapon. And he probably dropped more bloody nails, 3 of them. Okay, so let's check out that weapon that we just got. But first, actually, let me go to the statue. Auto-save that. Okay, I think we're good. So these are the stats on the Bloodstained Shovel. This is a sword-type weapon, I believe. So if you're on the sword path, you can equip that weapon. And like I said, I think we need that for all achievements, so might as well just do a quick farm on it. It didn't take me that long to get it, just a few runs, that's all. We can actually unlock a new skill on the general tab, which will increase our drop rate, so we can make farming even easier later on. Okay, so let's continue through the Outskirts of Maye here. Let's go up here and talk to this lady over here. I heard that long ago when the sun still shone, the flowers were so colorful, not like nowadays. I wish I could have seen them then, especially the crimson flowers. Crimson flowers? But why are you here alone? Where is your family? I'm trying to make a beautiful dress, decorated with only the prettiest flowers. That sounds lovely, Isabella. Do you like flowers too? People have told me there are lots of special flowers near the cave in the mountains. The adults say it's too dangerous to go there, but I've seen Bruna follow a professor into the cave before. Every time I send them flowers, they get so happy. So I think they must love flowers and go to the cave to pick more. Notes updated. Bruna missing has been updated to villagers' gossip. Isabella was picking flowers near the bridge and saw Bruna follow the professor into the cave. I should investigate. Pick up the gold there for 100 gold. And make a jump up here to grab small shimmer stone. Now we have 2 of them. These upgrade our weapons. But anyways, let's continue down. And let's save our game, or auto-save it here. And let's proceed into the village. We're gonna update more of our notes here before we enter the valley. Let's talk to this guy. So this is Giza. He was in Maytown before, remember? Bruna's disappearance had made everyone nervous, and now Graham's been missing for a few days. I have to hope they took off as young couples do. They've been close since childhood, but I didn't know they were that close. Nothing good comes from eloping. In an ancient Diqbushire, it caused the end of empire. But Tangerine, she's taken it badly. She threw me out of her house at the mere mention of Graham. If you want to go to the valleys, just keep going straight and climb to the wooden stairs. we can go down here, which is where I want to go. First. Actually, let's talk to this guy. Valmont. I thought that Bruna only had the goddess in her heart just like her mother. I didn't think she was interested in any of her kind of love. But then I saw Bruna talking to Graham at the guard post one time. You can't tell Tangerine I told you this. She'll be furious. Goddess, I'm such a blabbermouth. Now we can go down. And go this way. Skip Graham's house for now. Talk to this guy. You think a guard could ever be a more worthy suitor than a professor? Maybe once, but the days of the glorious guard disappeared with the sun. Talk to him again. I told you, Bruna and the professor are a couple. I've seen them sneaking off to the cave, but nobody listens to me. Talk to him one more time. I didn't think anyone cared about what I have to say. Here, take this. I never shown it to anyone. I can't read, but Bruna dropped this note. Hehe. Maybe you can read it to me. It must be a love letter. Small folded note. So let's check out that note in inventory. Small folded note. The crimson is much more effective than the earlier pale red. Continuous use makes the subject accept implants much more readily with a lower chance of rejection. Multiple words are crossed out here. Maintains the normal state, but there are symptoms of addiction resulting in migraines and... Go to notes, MISC, and Royal Detective. The illiterate Merez gave me a note full of strange information, but I can't really make anything out. Maybe I can find someone who knows how to decipher the code. We'll deal with that in just a second. Let's go to Graham's house. Go all the way across, grab this chest here for 100 gold. Jump up the stairs. And talk to this guy. Graham, where's Graham? Chris said no, Graham, where? Graham, Graham get medicine? No, Graham, guard, Graham take no medicine. Why don't you go looking for Graham? No, Chris go no place, Chris no leave here, Chris protect the blood. Blood? What is it? And cough and vomits. That's all he does. Okay, let's go this way. I think that we might be able to investigate something over here. Or not. I thought we could. Anyways, let's leave this area. And there should be one more house to the right here. Let's go to Bruna's home. Let's talk to Tangerine. Goddess, why do you punish me? You're the one and only in her heart, my Bruna. Even when she did the fasting prayers, Bruna wouldn't leave home for so long. Oh, my Bruna. I don't think you'll find much here. The guards have already searched everything. I kept the house as it was, just in case Bruna comes back. Talk about Graham first. I heard Bruna and Graham are quite close. Nonsense, my Bruna doesn't touch a man. She's dedicated her body and soul to the goddess, just like her mother. She's a gift from the church. The goddess gave her to me. From the moment we adopted her, our lives have been bound to the goddess. That heathen bothered Bruna so much that strange tree he nurtures and his sick brother. He's a heathen, I'm sure of it. So notes updated. Bruna missing villagers gossip. Maybe Bruna did flee from her mother. Family can be difficult. Tangerine seems more trouble than most. Talk to her one more time. Now we need to get information about the professor. I heard that Bruna and the professor is truly a devout person. He often says that Bruna is his best assistant and the brightest girl in their town. Recently, Bruna had less time for the professor, probably because Shimmer's day was near and the goddess is her first priority. You know, when Bruna was only 2 years old, she could already sing the light of the goddess. No one had to teach her any hymns, she just picked them up after going to church a few times. Notes updated. Bruna missing villagers gossip. Bruna and the professor were close until she quit, half a year back. I wonder if anyone knows why she quit. And further right here, investigate. Shimmer code, brightness inside. Shimmer's faith is waiting for the goddess to awaken, waiting for the goddess to embrace the world once more. Okay. There's an item we can interact with to get Hexagonal Candle. So if you go to notes, Sister Daisy, you'll see we have now a Hexagonal Candle and a Ceremonial Bell. So we need the ceremonial costume and we need to find Daisy. Alright, let's get up here now. And investigate. Messy note. Daisy said she was looking for you. Mom is so happy you don't hang out with those heretic brothers anymore. Spend more time with smart people like the professor and Daisy, okay? And that's that. And I think there's a platform up here, but we might need double jump for this one. There's no easy way to get that. So let's proceed out. We'll leave the area now. Let's make our way all the way right. What we're gonna do now is just save our game at the valley where our next area is. If you read the sign here, it says valleys up there. And this path here just leads right back to the village. Right where this guy was. Up top. Remember we went down here before. So now let's head to the valley. And I'm not going to pick any items up here just for a sec, because I just want to save my game first. Because we're going to start this in the next episode. So I'm just going to fast jump up there. Okay, so just climb up for now. We'll get everything here in just a second. Now let's teleport to the smithy. And let's leave. Let's go this way. Into, I think it was... Nope, not the tavern. This guy right here. No, wait. The next one over. Way down. It might have been easier to teleport to the outskirts, maybe. The supply warehouse. This guy. I found a strange note. Let me see. Yikes. This is horrible. The crimson, the pale red, implants, addiction. Is this some kind of human experiment? Human experiment? It's possible, but I need more information to be sure. The places she used to visit may tell us more. These documents change everything. So remove small folded note. Now he has it. The places she used to visit may tell us more. The documents change everything. Well, that's it for now. Now what we can do is... I think the outskirts was closer. Let me check. Yeah, it's just right over here. So we could have teleported to the outskirts because the owl statue is just right over here. It might be the same distance, maybe. Possibly. So we're going to teleport to A6, the valley. Save your game here, and I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching.